Hello and welcome back to the Colorado Rockies franchise. Last time we had the draft, so if you've not seen that, there should be a little pop-up on the screen for you right now. But now we're moving on into June, trying to make a possible playoff push. We're 5.5 out of the NL West and 2 out of the wild card. Division not completely out of reach, wild card certainly more in reach. Trevor Larnach is going to be optioned down to AAA. It's going to be the first move we are making here in today's episode. He's really struggled in his sophomore season, a 575 OPS, and he's negative WAR. His walk rate has gone up and his strikeout rate has gone down, but it just really hasn't worked. We're also going to make a trade, making a move here for Steven Brault, who's on the Mariners currently. He's a lefty that reminds me a lot of Austin Gomber. Brault's going to go to AAA to start out. He's been pretty terrible. You can see the last 2 seasons with an ERA over 7, but he's been better at AAA. So we'll put him down there and see what he's got, either in the bullpen or as a follower down there. But the best thing about him, you can see excels at limiting home runs, and that's definitely something we're looking for. We're going to be giving the Mariners Daniel Montano, who's just more of a outfield prospect that's nothing much, and Orlando Arcia, who's more so just like a depth piece for them, and they're not really losing much in Brault, at least in their opinion. You got a 7.85 ERA, and they option him down. You can see a couple years left for Arcia of team control. So that's going to be the first move we're making here in today's episode. Looks like there's going to be at least one more. And yeah, here's at least one signing we're going to make. Yandy Diaz is going to be signed to a 1-year or a 2-year contract with a club option for the second year. He's been a pretty good hitter for the Mariners and I guess even the Indians there in 2018. But he's going to be at AAA for now. And we're going to be calling up our number 3 prospect here, Michael Talia, going to be making his MLB debut in today's episode. As you can see, we're taking on the Padres in a big series here, separated by a couple games, but unfortunately, the game footage for this game just was corrupted. Michael Talia got a leadoff walk, or not a leadoff walk, got a walk in his first at bat. It's unfortunate that I can't bring you the game like normal. You can see Kim gave the Padres a 1-0 lead, and we move to the 4th inning where McMahon's grounding up the middle and getting it on base with 2 outs, hoping to start a 2-out rally. And Talia, in his second at bat, he's going to walk again. So he's got 2 walks in his first 2 plate appearances. And that'll bring up Colton Welker, who's going to watch ball 4 as well, loading the bases here for the Rockies. And with 2 outs, got a chance for Victor Caratini, who's going to pop this into right field. And it's going to bloop down in front of the right fielder there. Going to score a couple to throw his offline. So the Rockies take a 2-1 lead. And now Brinson hoping to do some damage. He's going to line this to the left center gap. And that's going to get down. It's going to score 1. They're going to wave around the second guy, it looks like. Relay is coming home to the plate. Caratini, not known for his speed, slides in safely. So a 2 RBI double there from Lewis Brinson. So the Rockies are up 4-1. Blackman trying to add on with a base hit to center field. Brinson's going to come around and score easily. Now a 5-1 lead for the Rockies in the 5th inning. Now Michael Talia's first career hit here is going to be a 2-run homer to right field. Absolute bomb there. Nice to see the rookie contributing in his first game. Caratini, he launches one in the same inning as the Rockies start to pour it on. That'd make the game 9-1. Now at 10-1, Talia is going to get another RBI, this time on a ground out. So he's got 3 RBI and he's got a couple of walks and a home run. And now later in the game, he's going to launch his second home run of the game. So he has now 6 RBI and 2 home runs and 2 walks. Fantastic debut for Talia. Like I mentioned, our number 3 prospect, called him up and he was the star today in this one. Fortunately, we couldn't bring you the full game, but we did pour it on, winning 19-5. 17 hits. I didn't really want to redo the game after seeing this box score and all this, so this will have to do. I'm sorry that his debut was a little ruined, but at least he had a good game overall, and the whole team did as a whole. He did give up a couple runs there late, and you can see Senzatello went 5 innings, pitched okay, nothing special. Bullpen at the back end gave up a couple runs, but it didn't really matter as we poured on, winning 19-5. Talia was the player of the game in his first career game. So a nice moment there for him. We go on to split with the Padres, taking game 4 there to salvage it, at least after losing 2 in a row. Game 2, we lose 8-2. Just nothing going right there for our pitching. Marquez continues to struggle. I don't know what I should do with him at this point. Can't really option him to the minors considering his contract. You just don't do that. Now this one they lose 10-8 in extras. 2 scored there in the 11th inning. And yeah, you can see Rodriguez giving up 1 earned run but 5 runs in overall as errors cost us. But this time we bounced back in game 4, winning 6-3. And yeah, Gomber was pretty good as the follower, picking up his 6th win on the year. And Bard got the save, his 1st of the year. Now we're moving on to this Pirates series, but before that, making yet another move, sending Antonio Senzatella to the Reds for Phillip Ervine. And yeah, Senzatella made almost 100 career starts for us. He's got a career ERA of 4.84. Really just think he needed a fresh start with some new team. Just wasn't working out. We have other guys we want to call up to put in the rotation, a couple of them actually. And his FIP, yeah, 4.73 on the career. I mean, we've seen enough. Reds get a guy maybe can bounce back. We're also going to get Mark Zagunis. He was going to be removed from our 40-man if we kept him. So I think it was better to go to a team that was actually going to keep him on their 40-man. So the Reds will do that. We get back a 4th or 5th outfielder from the Reds. That's what he was to them. To us, he's going to be probably a 4th outfielder, and he's going to probably replace Lewis Brinson. He's kind of like an upgrade there. Not as much insane speed in defense, but he's still very good at that, and he's a better hitter. They're going to take this trade. And yeah, like I mentioned, Brinson going to be optioned out in the minors. I mean, the magic is just worn off. You can see last year 290 and threw 100 at bats. This year threw 86 at bats. Not so good at 163. The only thing he was really doing is stealing bases and playing defense, which is fine. It made him a salvageable player. He was neutral at wins above replacement. I mean, but his walk rate went up by 6. His strikeout rate also went up by 6. So now we got to call up a starting pitcher. We were debating Ryan Rollison, who I really do want to call up. He's going to get the call at some point if he keeps doing what he's doing. But I just couldn't call him up over Peter Lambert. Lambert was pretty much better at every category, coming off of the Tommy John surgery he had over a year ago, pitching at the AAA level to start this year. I think he's earned the shot to be called up with an insane 2.36 ERA in a hitter's ballpark. Remember, our AAA ballpark is a new one, but it is definitely a hitter's ballpark. So we're going to call him up, and he's going to start Game 3 against the Pirates. Before that, we took Games 1 and 2 against them. You can see their record, not very good. So we definitely need to take as many games against them as we can. Garcia pitched all right, going 5 2/3, but did not get the win. So we had to score a couple late there. And this one, Ervine hit a home run, and he was the star of the show with also a stolen base. Lopez, you can see he's back in the rotation. He went 6 very strong innings, giving up no earned runs. So yeah, he's also going back in the rotation. He's been amazing out of the bullpen, but I wanted to put him back in the rotation to give him one more chance there. And the guy that had to get bumped out was Derek Rodriguez. He made another 5 starts. He still has not lost a game for the Rockies. Unfortunately, he just wasn't quite good enough, to at least in my opinion. So we're going to option him down to the minors, and we're going to call up an actual relief pitcher in Rodolfo Martinez. We had a couple guys we were looking at down here too. Pippinger's been fantastic. Tyler Kolek. So has Ben Bowden, and even Heath Holder. All of them have been good. But we wanted to give Rodolfo Martinez another shot at the big leagues. In Game 3 here, taking on Ryan Castellani, former Rocky. So it'd be nice to see him again. So we lost him in the offseason due to a waiver claim. Lambert making his first start in the majors after that Tommy John surgery he had. See what he's got here today. Taking on Tommy Pham, the ex-Padre, playing here for the Pirates. And he lines it right at Colton Welker. He's playing first base today. Colin Moran now with 2 away, and it's hitter's count. Grounds this to short, where Correa's going to make a nice, easy play. So a 1-2-3 inning there for Lambert. And now the guy he's facing, Ryan Castellani. He struggled at the start of the year for the Pirates, but he's been turning things around, and the stats are starting to look better. Maybe he can be a thing for them. It'd be nice for him. It's unfortunate we did lose him off waivers. I really did want to keep him around. You can see with 1 out, Correa's going to send this to right field. It's going to hit off the wall over the leaping glove of the right fielder, and Correa rounding second, heading to third, and a couple of wild throws from the Pirates. But it's going to be ruled a triple. So we got a 1 out triple from Carlos Correa, bringing up Raimel Tapia. And a 1-2 count. Tapia is going to pop this up on the infield. A wasted chance there. Bringing up the rookie and Michael Talia in a full count, and he watches ball 4. Showing patience. Nice to see that from the rookie. Miguel Andujar now in a 1-2 count. Grounds this right at the shortstop, who bobbles it, but he still manages to get the out at first. We waste a chance there. as Castellani gets out of it after the one-out triple. So now Brian Reynolds in a 2-2 count in the top of the second. He's going to go big fly, launching this one to center field, giving the Pirates a 1-0 lead. So Lambert has given up his first home run here at Coors in a while. Now he's got to get through this inning as Frazier hits a grounder up the middle. So now they got a guy on his one out, still in the top of the second, bringing up O'Neal Cruz. He misses the changeup, striking out. So now with 2 outs, Lambert got a chance to at least get out of this, only allowing that 1 run. Taking on the right fielder here in Tom, and he gets him swinging at the slider in off the plate, ties him up. Let's move to the bottom of the third, where Correa is up at the plate in a 2-1 count. He's going to ground this through the right side. That's a base hit. Seems to be the only Rocky here getting some hits off of Castellani. So now Tapia in a full count. He's going to watch ball 4. Putting a 2 on and 2 out for Michael Talia. Another chance for the rookie. He's down 1-2 in the count. He has been very patient. This time he's going to swing and miss at a changeup that was in the zone. That was very hittable. Rookie missing a chance there. As we're down 1-0 through 3, Castellani smiling there. Now in the top of the 6th. Still 1-0. Lambert's been going along, but he's given up a base hit to center field. The Pirates look to try to add on, increase the lead, and Lambert's just trying to get through the 6th inning and get his quality start. And a ground ball here. The runner was off on the pitch, so Correa just has to fire over to first to get Hayes, but now they got a runner in scoring position. For Reynolds, he's 2 for 2 with that home run, but he's going to pop it up, gets jammed, and flies out there to Tapia in center field for the 2nd out. So now he's a chance to get out of it, taking on Adam Frazier. And Adam Frazier, he's going to pop it up into left field, so he gets through 6 innings, a great start for Lambert in his first game back at the major league level. You can see Castellani still out here going along strong as this one's lined right at Brian Hayes. A heck of a play there. That's just seems to be the kind of day it's been for the Rockies so far. And with 2 away, Castellani up to 91 pitches after this one as he gets Talia flailing at it and popping up to shallow left field where O'Neal Cruz makes the play. And they're actually going to send him back out there for the bottom of the 7th. Up to 95, make that 96. It's ball 4 inside. I don't know why they sent him back out here. They probably should have just called it a day, and they're going to here. But now the Rockies still have a chance to come back as they got a leadoff walk. Castellani can't lose this one, but he can still get a no decision. Welker going to ground this right back at Dwayne Underwood. The former Cub does get 1 out at second base, but the relay back to first is offline. So just the 1 out. And Wilson Ramos, he's going to punch this through the right side. That's going to be a base hit. Welker going to try to go first to third, and he's going to slide in safely. So runners at the corners for Ryan McMahon, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Now Underwood is going to give up a base hit to left field. That's going to be an RBI single. Ramos is going to stop at second, but McMahon has tied the game up at 1. Big hit there. Seems to only show up in the clutch moments. He's been struggling otherwise. Now we got Irvine up, and he's going to ground this right to the shortstop, and they're going to turn 2. So unfortunate for Irvine, but at least we got the 1-1 tie. So now we're going to Rodolfo Martinez, who we just called up. His stats last year, they were okay at the beginning, but he kind of fell off. And he's got a 3-1 count to Newman, and it's a leadoff base hit here for the Pirates, who look to answer right back in the top of the 8th. Colin Moran now in a full count. He swings and misses at the heater. 97 on the radar gun there. Rodolfo's first strikeout back in the bigs. Now he's facing Brian Hayes, and he gets him swinging at the 97-mile-an-hour heater. So back-to-back punch-outs for Rodolfo. Now facing Reynolds, who's had a good day so far, and he's going to hit this to right, but it's going to be playable there for the 3rd out. So we get to the bottom of the 8th, still tied at 1. Sam Howard, the ex-Rocky in the game, giving up a ground ball to the right side, knocked down by Moran, and a heads-up play from the second baseman Frazier there to get Sturgeon at first. Incredible job keeping the leadoff hitter off base, but Correa going to ground this over the third base bag and between the ump's legs, and he's heading to second. Pham throw is late. It's a 1-out double for Correa. Just his 5th on the season, but now he got the leading run in scoring position, and Tapia is going to chop this out in front of the mound. Sam Howard tries to throw him out at first, but it's a base hit, an infield single. So runners at the corners. as Tapia extends his 7-game hit streak now. Bringing up Talia, the rookie, with another chance to deliver with runners on base. And he's going to launch this one to left field. That's a 3-run homer. Talia delivers in the clutch. See, he is pumped up about that. 480 feet, got everybody standing on their feet in the dugout and the crowd. Absolutely incredible moment there for the rookie. He has just given the Rockies a 4-1 lead. Now the Rockies just have to shut him down in the 9th inning. And they're going to go to Scott Oberg to try to do that. He's been a little bit shaky as of late, blowing a couple, but he's still 15-17. He's facing the bottom third of the order. Frazier going to bloop this into left field, and that's going to be a fair ball and get over the wall. So it's a ground rule double to lead off the top of the 9th. Now O'Neal Cruz, he's going to ground this down the third baseline. A heck of a play from Andujar. They get the out at first. Let's take another look at that. Throw distance of almost 130 feet and 93 miles an hour. Heck of a job keeping another runner off base. Tom here is going to get hit by a pitch. So now first and second with 1 out. And he's facing the 9-hitter, Jacob Stallings. Pirates catcher is going to ground this through the left side of the infield. Sturgeon's going to come up with it, and he's going to fire home. They're going to hold the runner at third. So now it's going to be bases loaded and 1 out. Facing the top of the order, it's Tommy Pham. The Padre last year, he's going to line this to left field, and this one's going to get down. It's going to hit off the wall. They're going to score 1, make that 2, and they're going to hold the Stallings at third base. So now it's just a 1-run game as Pham delivers. Can the Rockies hold on? They're going to intentionally walk the next guy, and you make a call to the pen. Jeffrey Springs coming in, try to bail out Oberg. We'll see if it pays off. Let's take it on Colin Moran. And a 2-2 count. Springs, the pitch. It's a ground ball to second. McMahon throws to short, or the shortstop Correa back to first. It's a double play. The Rockies get out of it. Survive, winning 4-3. Almost blew it, but Springs bails him out, getting the ground ball. Martinez got the win out of the pen. And you can see 3 hits for Correa and Talia with a big home run. Heck of a couple debut games for him. Nice to see that. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for today's episode, so I'll see you next time.